Welcome to In the Box Seat. I'm Ray Fewings and welcome to the SA Sports Show, where we give you the latest on the greyhound scene in South Australia and beyond. It'll be a busy week at Angle Park on Thursday night because of course we've got the delayed Breeders' Plate final and we've also got the Shane McQueen Memorial. 600 metre heats last week were absolutely fantastic. We saw some great performances. Calden Mayhem, Calden Aurora and of course Head Tuna, and the final is an absolute beauty. Also this week, we've seen Ron Shadow, the rifleman as I call him. He had a big week last week. He's launched a new litter of pups by Surf Lorien out of his good producer Tilar, and he won with 3 of those last week. And he also brought Victor Pedro back, and it won as well. Victor Troy's back on the scene too, and he's in on Wednesday. And so the rifleman's going to be shooting plenty of bullseyes, I think, in the weeks to come. Let's have a look. By the way, George Cooper is our guest tonight. George has had a great run lately with a couple of Victorians that he's really improved out of sight, and he's got some big plans for them with the age races coming up over the next few weeks here and at Gawler. Let's have a look at what's happening around the nation this week. We've got the Breeders' Plate, as I mentioned, on Thursday night, and the Shane McQueen Memorial. The Radio Sport National Sandown Cup for the Stayers. What about Miata last week? She won yet another race on the run and smashed the record to smithereens, and she is an outstanding performer. We'll see her in the final. They rave about Black Caviar. Well, this dog's got the potential to win 20 in a row or 21 in a row, that is for sure. Also, the Ranvet Gold Cup is being held at Bulli this week. As I mentioned, Angle Park, $9,000 Shane McQueen final, and also the Breeders' Plate. Well, that's worth $36,000, $23,000 to the winner. So a lot of money in greyhound racing. Should be talking to your mates about getting a syndicate together and maybe purchasing a greyhound. There's a lot of money to be won. As far as the tips are concerned for the week coming up, the Greyhound Honeys have been doing the form late into the night. On Wednesday, they've gone race 4, number 7, Atlanta McLaren. Now, he's resuming from a long layoff, and the Honeys say if he's anywhere near his best, based on these previous times of 29.98 and 29.99, he was in the National Sprint Series last year. They say he'll be one to watch first up on Wednesday. And in race 9, they've gone for number 7, Most Bizarre. Looks better suited than something a little longer, but continues to finish on hard in its races. Looks an even bunch, and she probably will be too strong at the business end, so the Honeys tell me. On Thursday, the Honeys have gone race 3, number 3, Alice Bale. This is a new puppy with a great winning record. She took on the outstanding dogs in the Shane McQueen last week and ran 4th in a heat, and she drops to easier company this week. And in race 6, the Honeys think that number 4, Calden Aurora, will continue her outstanding form and win. Their first 4s for the Honeys, race 3, 3-1-2-4, and in race 6, 4-3-2-6. Now, the in-the-box seat tip for the week is in the Breeders' Plate, so My Little Star. That's race 8, number 1, My Little Star. Don't forget there'll be big jackpots on both of the big features for Angle Park this week. As far as my dogs to watch for the week, Wednesday, race 3, number 3, Gretel Allen. I think this dog's had the benefit of 1 run here at Angle Park. Former Victorian. Looks to me as though it'll win the money on Wednesday. And I've gone for race 6, number 5, Victor Troy. He's in a 388 and he's drawn in the middle boxes, but all he needs is half a clear run. He'll clean these up without any worries at all. On Thursday night, I've gone for race 7, number 1, Aston Thomas. He resumed with a brilliant win here last week. Off the red, he'll be mighty hard to catch. And in race 11, I like number 7, Andy Bale, on an each-way basis. Won here recently in 30 and 23. If it gets a clear run, I think Andy Bale will do a bit of winning. We'll have a talk with George Cooper about his Monza dogs in just a moment. Our guest on the SA Sports Show tonight, talking greyhounds, is George Cooper from Murray Bridge. And George has had a few new greyhounds come into his kennel of late, and he's struck instant pay dirt with them. They're all the Monza dogs, George.
Yes, they are, and they're from the same owner that had Persuading. And he told me he had this litter born in January, and I said, you better pay him up and bring him over for the produce.
Right, so they're all paid up for the Adelaide feature races?
Yeah, all paid up, and hopefully we'll get our money, and they're going well, and that's when we need them to peak, in another 4 weeks' time.
Now, the dogs you've got, there's Mad Monza, there's Seductive Monza, and Golden Monza.
Yes, and there's also Storm Monza.
Right.
So we haven't trotted her out yet, and we've still got the old girl Persuading going around. So hopefully they all hold together. We're going to need some luck, but the Gawler Produce is the main target.
From what we've seen so far, there's not a lot between Golden Monza and Mad Monza, and they're both capable of breaking the 30 at Angle Park.
Both are, but I think Golden Monza's the better dog. He's the machine. He doesn't make mistakes. Mad Monza, as everyone laughs, I have to carry her everywhere. She's pretty flighty.
That's right. This is the dog that at the end of the race it refuses to walk.
It refuses to empty out. It refuses to walk. It refuses to go anywhere. But if you break 30, I'll carry you all the way back to Melbourne if I have to.
So you piggyback her to and from the start?
Everywhere.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so the catchers have fun trying to catch her. She's just scared of the world, I'm afraid. So her sister was like it, but she's better now. And Golden Monza's a big sook, but he's a bit spooky too. And hopefully we get some money with him.
Right. Where does all the ability come from? They're by a dog called Diffuser, aren't they, which we haven't seen much of?
No, the owner is a big rap for Diffuser. I never even heard of him before he sent him over, but he's an awesome assassin and along the collision line. So he is well bred, and the dam there he reckons was a good dam, so he keeps breeding with them, so he can keep sending them over. So hopefully we can keep getting the winners with them.
Right, and you've got a few races coming up. You've got the Produce Stakes at Gawler. I think the Champion Puppy's not that far away. Are they in that right age group?
No, I think that's a July whelping, but I'll be aiming for the Gawler Produce and then hopefully the Gawler Cup double with I think it was a $12,000 bonus.
Gee, that'd be nice to win, wouldn't it?
That would be nice, plus the cup money on top of that. And I like Gawler, so it'd be nice to get the hold of that one there. And then we'll keep breeding and try and get our oak trees back on track and do all right.
I understand Mad Monza the other day you had trouble of spider bitter.
Yeah, Wednesday night. You wouldn't believe that. That's where you need some luck in dog racing, and you can get taken out the night before the race and there's nothing you can do about it.
No harm done?
No harm, no. She was good as gold Thursday night, but you got to use the antihistamines on them and that's a positive, so you got to pull them out and just wear it, I'm afraid.
Well, you're a busy man, George. You've got a few on the go at the moment. That's the way you like it.
I do, because the more you got running around, more chance you got of winning.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good point. Well, good luck over the next few weeks with the Monza dogs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to George Cooper, who has got some nice greyhounds going around. They've got one thing in common, these dogs. They can all go like hell. So there'll be a few that you can watch over the next few weeks. Get down to your local tab, and if you see the Monzas in, then make a mozza out of one of the Monzas. Don't forget, for all of your greyhound information, grsa.com.au, or simply tune into the SA Sports Show every Tuesday night, or look for an encore performance to keep in touch with everything to do with greyhounds. Good luck to you all.